Hey everyone, I'm finally back with another video. I know it's different than my usual videos, but I really like how these redesigns turned out and I wanted to make it into a video. I found this OC from Dreamer Studios this video, and don't go and harass him or the original creator of the OC. I'll be using and reiterating what Dreamer said in his video for some of the process while I was redesigning. The OC I'll be redesigning is Skittles the Fennec Fox. Skittles belongs to Fantastic Miss Skittle. She has multiple versions from the original Skittles to a Rockstar version. This was made before Security Breach, by the way. Like Dreamer said in his video, Skittles is walking copyright infringement. So unless in this universe Fazbear Entertainment has collabed with the Skittles company or Fazbear Entertainment made Skittles in that world, her name just wouldn't be Skittles. I have thought about what her name would be like if it wasn't Skittles. Like Faya or Freya or Flossie. I'm not sure about the last one since it's also the name of a candy. Another thing Miss Skittle did with Skittles was have each version of her be a version of the real life Skittles. It is a nice concept, but the colors she placed on the animatronic is a bit cluttered and can be sometimes hurting the eyes. But also logic-wise, some of these animatronic versions wouldn't be a new animatronic or have different colors. Like Wither Skittles here, she's purple because the wild berry Skittles are purple. But in the world of FNAF, Skittles wouldn't just change colors when withered, besides the color being dulled or rusty. I'll get more into it as we get into the redesigns. Speaking of, so the first redesign I did is of course the original Skittles, which would take place in FNAF 1. I did want to keep some aspect of the original design, so I kept the pink and just made it lighter. I also took out some of the colors from the original to make it less cluttered. I did keep green and yellow to put into Skittles' eyes for heterochromia, and I gave her the one singular button like how Bunni has, and I removed the bow like from the back of the head the original has. And for an accent, I added a pinkish white to her torso, tail, muzzle, and ear tips, like just to make it like more cute, I guess. And to kind of make it like how Foxy has his lighter, darker areas of his body. And that's all for the redesign of original Skittles. Next up is Toy Skittles, or how the original name is Tropical Rainforest. I also decided to keep the idea of blue being the base color. I removed the other Skittles colors. I kept yellow for the eyes and a light green for the bow, while also changing the type of bow. I also made the hair more floofy and added white to it, and that's basically the design itself. Sticking to the FNAF 2-esque era, next is the redesign of Wither Skittles or Wildberry. Like I mentioned before, a withered Skittles wouldn't be a new color or animatronic. In Dreamer's video, he joked that somebody took her legs because in the original info, the creator made her shorter. So I took that and made the withered redesign have no legs. I also just dulled the colors of the original redesign I did before and added some rust and made her look broken. That's basically of this redesign. I just made it fit the logic that she wouldn't be a new animatronic basically. Moving to FNAF 3, we have Phantom Skittles, aka Crazy Sour. In the original, the creator gave Phantom Skittles a personality, which she wouldn't have, so I would take that out in a rework. In FNAF 3, the only real physical animatronics that would technically have a personality are Springtrap and the Puppet. They're the only real animatronics in the game. And also the colors of the original Phantom Skittles were too bright to really be part of the Phantom animatronics. Yes, I get the creator was following the Skittles that's in the Crazy Sour packet, but it wouldn't work in FNAF 3. She would stand out like a sore thumb. So for my redesign, I just made her fit more with how the Phantoms in the game look. Nothing much to that. This next one is probably one of my favorite redesigns out of this batch, and it's Nightmare Skittles, aka Cauldron Skittles. Originally, I redesigned Nightmare Skittles with the thought that she was in the base FNAF 4 game. But now thinking about it, she can probably work with these colors for the FNAF 4 Halloween edition. Anyways, the bio for her read that her function would be hiding in your dresser and slowly opening it to attack you. I did wonder how in the world this giant robot can fit in your dresser, but then again FNAF 4's nights are either coma-induced nightmares or somehow they are real and Foxy can somehow fit in your closet. So with either of those options, I took the dull colors of Wither Skittles and made her more monstrous and kinda snaky to try and imply she can slither around to fit in your dresser, I guess. I hope I got that message across. I also struggled a bit with the eyes that I had to look up a reference. But anyways, that's Nightmare Skittles redesign. And now onto the second to last one. Even though Circus Baby's crew are meant to lure in / intrigue kids, I think the original colors of Funtime Skittles are a bit much in comparison, both because of how bright they are and how much colors there are. Anyways, with the redesign itself, I just made her bigger and altered her body to look like how the Funtimes builds are, because they're meant to, you know, kidnap children. I took some of the mini colors and made them less bright. I also added more color to her than the other redesigns I made, while also keeping a lot of white like how the Funtimes have as well, because like my idea was to make her more eye-catching so that she was the distraction of the group when they would kidnap kids. And other than that, that's it for Funtime Skittles' redesign. And last of all, we have Rockstar Skittles. Original Rockstar Skittles was called America Mix, which again would not be her name. It would just be Rockstar Skittles. Anyways, the original design itself wasn't that bad, it's just, again, the colors were the main issue. I did keep the basic idea of red, white, and blue and added yellow for the star in her eyes. She's just an altered version of Toy Skittles, but I did try to make her look different by kinda making her look more like the other rock stars in a way, and that's basically it. So overall, her main issue with the OCs were her colors, her color placement, and some of her bios. I didn't really get much into the bio aspect of the OC because this is a redesign video, not a review video. But if you guys would like to see me review OCs on occasion, let me know. I'll also link to the full lineup of these redesigns on my DA when I get to that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day or night.